Hello there, good morning. This is Randy calling from the ocean side, from the coastal Norway. This is my backyard. Yeah, welcome. I would like to talk to you about motivation and why we lack energy. There's a few things that need to be addressed, and that would be how do you start your morning? Do you start your morning with time for yourself? And do you have a plan put in place for the day or for the week? But I would suggest, you see, motivation and energy does not come by itself. Motivation, there's never really a good time. I'll do that when I feel like it, or I'll do that. You like check things off the box. You have a to-do list. You're human beings, not human doings. So we're always busy. I'm sure you have plenty of things to do, to get done. You got to get up, shit and shave, go to work, make those bucks, take care of the kids and all that. Yeah, I know. Been there. Doing it sometimes. But now lately, getting up earlier in the morning and having a plan set in place, or at least a road or where you're headed, always helps. Also, do you get enough fresh air? Do you take care of your body? Do you listen to it? You don't have to do lots of big things. I'm just saying, like having a 10-minute meditation, or just a silence for yourself. Light a few candles, get up an hour earlier than the kids, half an hour. If you're a single mom, I don't know, plan the day with your kids so that they can have a good start in the morning, that they can learn some meditation, or like a little me time, a little 5-minute go into myself and just center, and stuff like that. Just a thought, but basically you take care of you first. Yeah. Now motivation, it's a hard word, because if you don't have a why you're doing things, the motivation, you're just going through the motions. The motivation will not just come out of that, not knowing what you're aiming for, or the road you're taking, and the little things that you have to do on the way, right? Oh, it's cold here. There's a little wind coming here, so I live in the middle coastal of Norway, so sometimes we get a lot of wind. Yeah, it's cold. Another thing is, how do you talk to yourself? Is this stuff, whatever you're trying to get motivated for, is it important to you? Or is it just something that you want to show off to other people? I'm being real here, real honest here. Are you doing that thing that you want to get motivation for your own deal? What is your why? Have you checked that box off? Why are you doing what you want to have motivation for? Because then it's easier to be driven and do the same things, or whatever you plan out for the day. You do it every day. It's all the small little things during the day. That's what gives you drive. And motivation, I'm sorry, there's never a good time Well, I'll do it when I get up out of bed, or I'll do it when I have enough money in the bank, or when I lose 10 pounds, or, that's how the cognitive, that's how our thoughts think. Yeah. So my suggestion is take the time to make a concrete little plan, like with first find out what your why. Put down on paper your why. Have a little brain dump. Put your ideas on piece of paper. Whenever have a piece of paper, go old school, have a piece of paper or a notebook, put it down, and figure out what at least 1 to 3 things you can do that day that you will do with or without time. We all have the same amount of time during the day. We all only have 24 hours. You have to make the time. You have to set the time aside. Now, as far as if you don't have motivation, or what I would call drive, and there's something called procrastination. That is what we do when we shove things ahead of us, or we don't do, we put off doing things. According to research, procrastination and lack of motivation, or lack of drive, lack of energy, is stress related. Did you know this? It's a stress relief. It's easier to put off things and not have motivation than to actually look into what is causing the stress. But it's actually, I never knew this. I thought I was just a procrastinator. Like I start one project and then I start another, and then I don't know. Sometimes I do that. Does that sound familiar? So I would look into what is causing your stress in your life. What is it you're not getting into your life? What are you trying to achieve? What is causing your stress? I would really, really look into that. And the reason, why we all have a low energy level has a lot to do with how we start our morning. How do you talk to yourself? Do you put yourself down? Have you mastered the art of visualization? Like, do you know the power of mind and thought and how you speak to yourself? Do you understand that if you talk down to yourself and you say to yourself, oh, I can't do that because, or, oh, that's not for me because I'm not good enough, or I don't have the knowledge, or oh, you're just so stupid. You know that inner dialogue. Have you mastered the progress of being aware of your thoughts and how you talk to yourself? You jot it down during the day, and you would be surprised at the shit you tell yourself. Oh, nobody loves you. Nobody loves me because you're outspoken. Oh, nobody likes to be around me because I'm not fun anymore. It's just an example from my life. I've had a rough couple of years. I must admit that. And my mindset was just so fucked up. Sorry, excuse my French. But it's not too late. It's not too late for you either to have an awareness of what is going on inside of you. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough time for yourself, for self-care? Are you meditating? Are you aware of how you talk to yourself? Are you aware of the people that you surround yourself with? Are these people energy vampires? What kind of music are you listening to? Are you listening to like real badass gangster rap and stupid words and the vibrations? I mean, are you listening to nice music? Are you taking care of your emotional state, by listening to good music, surrounding yourself with people that support you. And I'm not saying get rid of people in your life, but maybe spend a little less time with them. I've had to do that because they had a negative impact on me. It's like you have to be aware of a lot of stuff that's going on in your life. Who do you work with? Do you like your job? Are you happy? How is your relationship? Are you alone? Is there a lot of stress? Is there no support? Then, by God, get some support. Put yourself down and get yourself a network. Get yourself a network of people, like-minded people. Get help. Yeah. And another thing why we don't have energy or motivation or drive, because we procrastinate, because it's stress release. I'm going to listen to these birds for a little minute. Oh. I am blessed. I am blessed to have come to a place where I feel I belong. I can just be myself. I wish that for you too. There's a neighbor moving in and he's doing some work, so I hope you can hear me through the noise. Can you hear the birds? Now, another reason why we are tired and we don't have enough energy is also, what are you eating? What kind of food are you eating? What are you putting into your body? A lot of digestion, what we eat, takes a lot of energy for the body to digest. The fatty foods or heavy meals, it's suggested that you cut down 1 meal a day to live longer. I just heard that. I'm not suggesting it for anybody. I would suggest you have constant meals like every 2 or 3 hours, get your blood sugar level going. But the one thing about the digestion, I didn't realize until a little while ago when I was doing research. Because why am I tired after eating that lunch? Why am I sluggish after work? And I just put a little, not a cookie, but like a cracker and a glass of water before I leave work because I have an hour's drive. And by the time I got to halfway home, I'm so tired. So log down. What are you eating? What are you putting in your tummy? How are your bowels? How is your digestion? Yeah. There's a lot of things. You just have to you have to dare to look at what's going on in your life and accept what is happening. Acceptance doesn't mean that you're condoning whatever someone has done to you, but accepting the situation for what it is and deal with it from there, from a place of acceptance. Now, there's probably a few things I forget to mention now, but I think you get the gist of it. It's getting up earlier in the morning, or at least get up when you're supposed to. Don't put the snooze button on. Maybe even get up a little earlier, before the kids or before your man. Don't drink coffee the first hour. Have a glass of lemon water. That helps. And take time for yourself, and center yourself, and then go through the day. And always have a little mindset that, okay, the more you struggle, that the more you struggle and have a not acceptance for things, you're going to get more of it. So take a deep breath, suck in your tummy, and breathe, and make a decision. Have a little buffer in that little space of time. Decide, make a choice how you're going to react to that specific situation. Because then, if you've had practice, then you're ready for that situation. Also, are you getting enough fresh air? Are you getting enough vitamin D on your body? We live in Norway, The sun is out earlier now and staying up later. When you sleep, do you have enough darkness in your bedroom? Is there is your phone out of your bedroom? Is Get rid of clutter. Do you have clutter in your home, in your bathroom, in your bedroom? How is your house? A lot of clutter is just gonna take all your energy away. Believe me, if it weren't for me moving a couple of times throughout the decades, I would have so much crap. I would have to build a garage to put all my shit in. I'm sorry, I know I sound a little crass, but I'm really disgusted with what kind of stuff we hold on to. Does that sound similar? Are you in that situation? Look at what's around you in your environment. Look at what you're talking to yourself. How are you perceiving yourself? How are you behaving yourself to you? What is your inner dialogue? Have a system. Put down on paper thoughts and worries that you might have in your head. Because when you get things out of your head, you put them on a piece of paper, they become real, and then they become tangible. Then you can deal with them. But if you have worries and thoughts and ideas and meanness and sadness and sorrow and loneliness and all that, you have it all in your head, it's going to stay there, and then the brain and the body's going to protect you, and then it's going to shut off your system. It's going to shut off your system, your nervous system. That's one thing I thought I would probably forget, but yeah, your nervous system. That's why breathing techniques and little techniques for your nervous system are very important, to learn how to breathe and calm the heart rate and the brain and everything just kind of goes down. But you have to do it every day. It's a practice. You have to practice it. It's not a marathon. It's not a one-time deal event. Getting aligned with yourself and visualizing your life and being aware of how you plan your day and how you go through the day, with how you talk to yourself, what you listen to, what you eat, your colleagues, your mindset. Are you half full or half empty kind of girl or guy? You can change that, You can change your mindset to a more positive and I don't know, stable kind of feeling inside. Yeah, centered. And also, and last thing, reach out to someone that can help you. It might be someone you don't think about. Go get help to talk about your issues so that you can get them out of your head. Like me, I would be happy to listen and to help you with some problems. I won't fix them for you, but if you can't contact me, find someone you can talk to. Get those thoughts and feelings of sadness and loneliness and stress or whatever that you're dealing with, and hatred. Maybe you hate that guy. Oh, maybe you're sad all the time, but you don't know why. It helps to talk and get it out of your head, because then when you hear yourself talking, you actually can heal yourself. The therapy has already started because you're hearing yourself and you're listening to your woes, and then you have the key. You have the key. But don't be alone in all of that. Get help or talk to someone. Reach out. Get a network. Alrighty then. Well, thanks for joining me. I am so happy you popped in. The theme today was from a colleague of mine. She wanted to know what to do about motivation and also lack of energy. If you have any of these same problems or thoughts, drop me a line, or drop someone that you know very well a line, and get some, reach out. But you got this. You got this. You just have to organize your mind, organize your day better, organize your feelings, get rid of feelings that are no use for you anymore. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgiveness is a good therapeutic method, but it takes something you have to do every day. Forgive yourself for not being able to do. Maybe you've taken ill. Maybe you can't do things as fast or as much as you did before. You have to accept that and know your own boundaries, that it's okay. It's okay not to be able to do all the things you did even just 5 or 20 years ago. Okay? Okay? Okay. Signing out from Hustavika. Have a great day. I'm going to have to go to work early today, so I'm going to go in and take my Lumi Spa and do a few things with my new skin products to keep this young and fresh face keep looking as good as it does. Okay, bye now.